How was mom's today?
Good.
Did you do good in school?
Uh-huh.
What did you learn?
Um,
Really? You don't remember what you learned in school?
it's been like
A couple hours?
5 hours or something.
But you don't know what you learned in school?
No.
Okay, well, I'll give you like 5 seconds to think about what you learned in school today.
Math, the zoo, animals, and...
Wait, no, not 5 things, 5 seconds. So like, what?
Animals.
You learned about animals?
Yes.
Hey, is there whispering going on in the audience here?
Hey! Turn your voice down.
Irel, you're gonna break the mic. Put your headphones back on. Okay, so you learned about animals in math?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite thing to learn about in school?
About the cheetahs.
The cheetahs? What's your favorite animal?
Koala. And panda.
You know what a koala is?
Yes.
What do they look like?
They have like ears. They're gray. They have a black nose, and they also are very slow, like sloth. Well, not very slow, like medium slow.
Well, how did you find out about a koala? Like, how do you know? You read books or what?
No.
Then?
I watched
The
them
internet?
No. I watched them live on camera.
Where? Live on camera, or you mean on TV?
Give me your phone. Shut up right now.
No, just tell me.
Because there's like this thing, you go to video, and there's a whole bunch of categories of animals that you could watch live. Because they like put a camera.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. So like, there's like a company that records these animals live.
Mhm.
Okay, makes sense.
The pandas were grooving each other, and the apes.
What?
The apes were grooving each other.
What the heck does that mean?
Like.
Grooming.
Yeah.
Like fixing their hair?
Out of their hair.
What the heck? They clean themselves to you? You know you be taking like 2-second showers.
No.
You're disgusting. Nah. You gotta learn something from them though. Why are you so back? Now I can't see you for the cameras.
What's up, no?
You're too loud. You're gonna break the camera. You're gonna break the mic and the camera mic. So you ready to move?
I just learned that cheetahs can run 50 miles per hour.
I just asked you a question. You're just telling me something else. Cheetahs can run what?
Cheetahs can run 50 miles per hour.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Where'd you learn that from?
My teacher.
What teacher?
Miss Julia.
The one.
Well, Miss Julia is our substitute right now.
So, anyways, you have a lot of teachers.
Yeah.
Are you ready to move? No, yes. No, but for reals, are you ready to move or not?
Yeah, I want a new home. Because this house is small.
Whoa, you're going to get into a smaller house. But anyways, I think Irel is tired.
Yes, it's what time is it?
It's not even that late, dude. It's barely 7:30. It's barely 7:30. What time did you wake up today? I think it's the lights.
I woke up at 6 o'clock.
So you woke up at 6 o'clock?
Yeah, and then I went back to sleep and I didn't wake up until like
God.
8, 9 or something. 8 or...
You're wild.
I was like 20 minutes late for school, so...
Alright, well.
Next guest.
Thank you for letting me know that you're being bad today. So for the punishment for today, you gotta give the mic to somebody else real quick.
Come here, Jacob. I'm done with my job today.
Don't breathe into the mic. Bro, why is it so bright? This thing's bright. It's getting dark in here. So where'd you guys go right now?
Went to Palm Springs. Yeah.
Did you fix your car?
Yeah, I was just doing an oil change on it.
Oh, oil change.
Yeah,
That reminds me,
I gotta talk quietly, man.
That reminds me, I gotta do my tire rotation soon. That thing always I always be forgetting sometimes, and then it goes over the miles. What is it that you do your tire rotation every 5,000 miles, or how many do you do?
No, I can't rotate my tires.
But I mean, when you had
when
a car,
you have them, yeah, like every 5,000. Yeah.
Cause they recommend what 4,000, 5,000.
5,000. It depends on each dealer, but or each manufacturer.
Guys,
I can't rotate my tires. They're too big.
Guys, we're talking to a real professional here, mechanic.
I don't think so.
Anyways, welcome to the homies advice, and I didn't do an intro with Irel, but I just want to talk to her before I got this started, because we talked the last podcast and it was good, but we can make it better, So just started with the kind of like an upfront conversation of how her day was. But how was your day?
I'm tired. I don't want to work on cars. Cars suck. I'd put where I work at, because that place sucks too. But they pay well, so
the what you say right now, like that place sucks, or cars, or whatever you're saying. It brings me back to the time where I remember, what was it, maybe like a year ago, or correct me if I'm wrong, but it was probably about a year to 2 years ago. You had just
moved back to the valley a year ago.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay, so you had just got a job like in the valley or something like that, and you sort of went away from that job, and like you, I don't know if you got lucky or what it was, but before you got lucky, you were like, oh, I don't want to do this no more, this and that. I'm tired of it.
I'm always tired about cars. There's always people complaining about something, and it's never like something realistic. It's always something nonsense wise, like the car's doing this, and it's like that's normal. There's normal characteristics, or I call it the Ever Since Club. We have this Ever Since Club that always brings into people where like, oh, ever since you did my oil change, like my seat's messed up, or oh, my volume knob doesn't work. Like, we didn't even touch your volume knob. Like, it's just an oil change, you know what I mean? But I do a lot of engine work, so it's more so if I mess something up on the engine, it ruins my whole day. It's nothing that's ever slow. It's always something that's long. All my jobs take at least 7 to 12 hours to do.
Yeah, so you're talking about these people that tell you something's wrong, that you did something wrong? Or what do you mean ever since?
No, the Ever Since Club is just, we call it the Ever Since Club. I don't ever get them because it's usually people with smaller jobs.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you also get the people who can't afford the car, and I've seen it where they've only had the car for 2,000 miles and they bring it in and it's like, oh, this is making noise, and the car pulls to the right, or the tires are uneven, or it makes brake squealing, and they'll have at least 10 to 11 complaints on the RO, and the RO is a repair order, but it will have 10 to 12 complaints, and none of them are true. Like, they're all fake. Oh, the backup camera doesn't come on, or it's like when you go check it, the backup camera comes on. So what am I supposed to do? Could not duplicate customer's concern. It was a fake concern because they don't want the car. They want to turn it in already. They're not happy with the car.
Yeah. Damn.
But the Ever Since Club, that's oh, you did this, and now ever since you did this to my car, it's doing this now.
And since like this whole Corona thing, since then, has it got busier now since everything is opening up slowly, or is it more so like the same, like when this whole thing started?
As far as my line of work, when we first started with the whole virus, it was like really, really slow, where I was getting sent home by like 1, 2 o'clock in the day. And I mean, I work from 7 to 4, so I'd be sent home 2 hours early, or 3 hours early, or if there wasn't any work, I just wouldn't come in.
Yeah.
As we got closer towards June and July, people started bringing their cars out more. So it wasn't more like, oh, I need an oil change. It was like, hey, you know what? I need engine work, or my coolant's leaking, or my engine's making a funny noise. So then we started actually handling work. Now, as we went through the whole coronavirus, we lost a lot of technicians. People were quitting. People were leaving because they didn't like the way the work was handling. The whole sanitation. So people left. We went on to now we're having to stay late. So now I'm 7 to 5. But
because everybody left.
Because I mean, in my line of department, we only have four technicians.
And what did you have before? Do you remember?
We had, let's see.
By the way, this is my brother. I'm not sure if I even said that, but
maybe about seven technicians. Seven technicians.
So half, cut in half, and then
but the thing is, we had 7 technicians who were dedicated to that.
Yeah.
2 of us right now are dedicated to being heavy line. The other 2 weren't really heavy line. They were just all around technicians, and now their whole category is just heavy line. So now we have 4.
You're still making the same amount of money, or you're just making more because of the more hours?
I'm making a little bit more only because of the amount of cars I do.
Yeah.
Only because we're working now, so I can get another extra hour in to work on whatever car, finish whatever I have to do, and get paid through that.
Do you like when you're at work, right? Do people like conversate with you about these stories about like what's going on like right now, or they don't really talk to you?
No, I mean,
like customer wise. I mean, I'm sure like whoever you work with probably talks to you, but customer wise, do they give you like some weird stories?
Like as far as like what's happening during the whole virus? Or?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't socialize with customers. I do get the service advisors, and the service advisors tell me stuff like, oh, this person's weird, like they're really, really picky, or they came in with gloves and they use tissues to open their own doors. Like, it's your own car.
I know, cause like think about it, like
you wear a mask in your own car.
But whoever's working on, they gotta be saying something about you guys too, you know? Like if you guys are working on their cars and they're that kind of picky, or I don't know.
I don't think we get really picky customers.
Is it more like I mean, cause you're in an area where there's older people, or is it just like all balanced out?
It's a mixed range. Yeah, it's a mixed range depending on the car. I mean, if you bring in the entry level car, is usually a person who's barely starting, 20s, 30s, and most of the time we see that they don't maintenance their cars right, or they don't service it when they should, and then that comes down to like today. I had a car that came in and it ruined a vacuum pump. The vacuum pump took a crap, spewed out all the oil, and then ruined the guy's engine. And funny thing is, I told him, hey, you need an engine. The customer ended up calling his insurance. They told him get with us, so the insurance got with us. Yeah. And they're like, hey, he canceled his insurance with the car back in February. So he doesn't even have insurance on his car as far as like if something bad might happen.
See, that's wild. So you work on people's cars but don't really deal with the customers.
No.
But see, like at my job, I be dealing with customers like half the time. They just like picky, or they like want you to hold their hand and walk them to a certain area. It's just like, and not only that, like but it's because it's like older people, you know what I mean?
We have some technicians that are like that. Like I deal with it on a constant, where I get people who come up to me and they're like, hey, can you come look at this leak? I can't tell where it's leaking from. And I go over there and I put my light on in, and I'm like, you can't tell me where this leak's coming from. It's the oil pan. They don't want to do the oil pan. Like, you gotta see with your eyes sometimes. I don't know if these technicians
they don't open their eyes, basically.
I mean, I can understand, getting a reassurance or asking for a second advice, but I have some people that bother me daily.
They want you to give them without them even checking. They want to tell you what they want to hear, So how long are you gonna be living here?
I don't know. I'm trying to move out.
That's wild. Yeah. Do you have like a
set location?
No, not a location, but more so like an end game, like where what like month or year you're trying to move out?
Before my birthday.
So that's like 2 months?
3 months. 2 months by next month. Yeah.
Dude, we're already almost in October. You know what's wild? I seen they're doing these these movies outside. What is it called? Like where you sit in your car and you watch the movie.
Drive-in theaters.
Yeah, drive-in theaters, and they're barely starting to do like horror movies on there. I seen that. They got this one on Sunday. I want to say it's Sunday, and they're doing The Ring. But I was telling some of the people I work with that they should do like a whole like, I don't know, like Friday and Saturday thing of just horror movies. I think they'd be making bank too.
I've been out to what is it, Rubidoux, Riverside? One of those places out there. Off the 215, there's a movie theater out there that I go to. And it's a drive-in theater. Been there twice. You pay like...
It's probably big, huh?
I think it's like $10 a person, depending on the car.
Yeah.
And then you go out there and you get to watch 2 movies. You paid like $20 to watch 2 movies.
Damn. Back to back, or is they...
Well, I mean, watch a movie, get a 10-minute break, go to the restroom, get out your car.
Give you a break.
Yeah. The funny thing is people get in their cars and they turn them off, and it transmits through the radio, so it plays the audio out the car. So people will turn off their car and leave the radio on, and then 2 hours later they go to start their car and the battery's dead because they left the car not running.
Damn. I was also hearing like in October they're supposed to do these drive-in like haunted houses. Have you seen? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I didn't.
Like people are supposed to drive through. It's not like a drive through. Well, I guess it is. It's like, you know how they had the haunted hayride. You know what I'm talking about? Like in the bigger cities, where like people are on. I don't even know what they're called, but things that the horse carriage takes. Like in Cinderella, you know, where you sit on the freaking thing.
What's
the carriage? It's like
carriage, yeah. Is it a carriage? They have it in Victoria Gardens.
Yeah. They have it in the wintertime, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's similar to like that, but instead of that, you're gonna be in your own car. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I still gotta search it up, but I seen it like a while back, and people are supposed to like, I don't know, do some sort of like scaring you.
We were talking today, me and Michael.
So
I saw something on Instagram. And it was some dude posted, he's like, hey, you know, I'm trying to recreate this Halloween haunted house. He's talking about
what the hell?
Michael's already cracking up back there. But this guy, he said he wanted to create a haunted house and he wanted it to be the best haunted house. And he's from the Bay Area, but named Ricky. He was saying that he was trying to hire some meth heads. He said that he'd hire some meth heads because that'd probably be the best thing
to make the haunted house.
Yeah, he needed some zombie play. So if you ever seen an actual meth head, they're all fucking like all dumbed out. And he's like, "I'll pay you, you know, I'll pay you to come out and."
$5 an hour. Damn.
Nah, I mean, hit them with meth, you know, like inject them and then let them go on for the night. The only thing I thought about, I was like, what if someone bites you? Like, what if a crackhead bites you?
They turned into a real ass zombie. I know they're starting to. Cecilia, she sent me or actually we were talking on FaceTime, and she showed me this house that had like, it was starting to look like a haunted house, but it had like some type of like clown head design. I think that's what it was. I couldn't really see it because it was so blurry, but people are trying to come up with some ideas from all this like COVID stuff going on. Hopefully something fun comes out of it, because I want to do something, you know what I mean? Like not too crazy, but like something to where like you actually get scared and like you, I don't know. I was telling one of my coworkers they should do something like, you know, when you get your car washed, your car locks into the fucking tracks. I used to that would be sick.
See, the thing is, I used to take my car through there, right? My older car.
Did it mess up?
Well, yeah. I mean, shoot, when you're driving in and you go through like the quick car wash, I mean, if you have a wide enough wheel or if you have rims that are nice rims, it pulls you into place. I mean, you could line up as perfect as you want, but as soon as your back wheel comes in, it pulls you in, you know?
Yeah.
That usually curbs your rim or scuffs your rim.
Oh, damn.
I've seen a lot of people complain like, hey, you know, my wheels are messed up, or... So
now I gotta look at my rims. But
so I mean, I don't take my wheels through there. I don't take my car through like one of those washes. I used to go through like a touchless wash, so it doesn't like you just drive in and then a machine goes around and cleans your car.
Yeah.
Either that or I hand wash my car, but I haven't hand washed my car in a while.
Good.
I get my car washed by someone else now. So I mean, like I pay somebody, they come out, it's like a mobile car wash. Pay them $25. I mean, last time they came out, I shot them 40, but they wash the car inside out, wheels and.
Well, how long does that usually take when people wash your car? What is it? It's called mobile detailing.
Mobile detailing, yeah. I think I paid. Well, no, I think he took about like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, when I texted him, and then by the time he told me he was here and he was ready, and they carried everything. I mean, he didn't ask for anything.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna ask for like water, like for the pressure washer or electricity. No, nothing. He was ready to go.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people be promoting like their detail services, and I'm always thinking like they charge so much to do what, you know, or like how far are they willing to go? And this person didn't really charge you too much, right?
Nah, he charged me like $25. He's from Coachella.
I mean, think
That's
about it.
awesome.
Like the name, like mobile detailing, it sounds like expensive.
I
But
think
$25?
I think detailing sounds expensive.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like,
And they come into
me
you.
Me and him were talking, and he's like, "Man, people trip about $25." I'm like, $25. You don't complain about $25. I was like, "That's how much you guys spend in the day about eating food." Like,
Yeah.
think about it. You know, you go to McDonald's. You want McDonald's breakfast. It's like, wow, $11 right there for breakfast. You know, or at least for me, $11 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I go out for lunch, and that's another, $10 to $15 just for me. And then dinner. I want dinner. Maybe I want to eat somewhere good, like Five Guys. Five Guys ain't cheap. I could take two people and it's like about $30 right there. I'm like, damn. And that's me and that next person, sharing a drink. That's not us getting two drinks.
Bro, I be hitting the value menu 4 for $5 or whatever. I don't know. 2 for 3. 2 for 5, 2 for 3, 5 for 5.
You get the 10-piece, the 10-piece nuggets with the large fries, large Sprite, or Dr. Pepper, easy ice, and then you get the 2 for 3, so you get 2 double cheeseburgers. So you're getting 10 nuggets and 2 double cheeseburgers, and that's the meal right there.
Bro, speaking about food, I went to I got some bad food today, but I went to McDonald's today.
Junk.
I got the Travis Scott meal, right?
Junk.
It's supposed to be $6.
Have you had the Travis Scott meal? No.
It was supposed to be $6.
That's what they advertise.
$6.
But it says $6 through the app. You gotta purchase it.
No. That was in the beginning, but supposedly it expires. The what is it? What's it called? Special. The special expires, and it expired like a couple days ago, and now it's $2 more. And the guy tells me, I asked him at the window, so after I was like, okay, well, cool, whatever. Drive up to the window, I was like, so why do you guys raise it? What's the details on it, or what's the difference, And he's like, well, they just raised it because the special was over, and now he was telling me, yeah, you could go in the app, like you were saying right now, their mobile app, it has like a one-time coupon to get it for $6. But like when I first got it, when it first came out, I got it for $6 without even no coupon. So maybe they're just like, oh shit, we're gonna get all these people, and then they're gonna be all hyped about it for it being so cheap, and they're gonna order it, and then we're gonna just throw $2 on, just so they can pay us more, cause that's cheap. It's not even about the Travis Scott name. It's like that's a meal. That's a cheap meal. That's a large soda. Medium fries. You know how much medium fries cost? At McDonald's, they probably cost like $3 or something like that.
I think like $2.50 or something.
Bro, I'm about to check it, but nah.
You want to pull it up while we're waiting? Pull it up. Price on medium fries
at McDonald's.
No salt.
No salt.
No salt.
What the go, extra penny?
Well, nah, we go. Me and him. We go out and eat every now and then, and we go to McDonald's, and I'm like, oh, you got me today, because he works with me. With me and him, like I every now and then I have little extra jobs, and I hit him up, and he comes through, help me out, So we go out to eat.
Yeah.
We eat out every time he comes out and helps, and this time I was like, you know what, you're paying. So he's like, oh, I'm paying. all right. He's like, I was like, but we're gonna go to McDonald's. He's like, I don't want McDonald's. And I was like, let's get McDonald's. So we go through McDonald's, and he's driving. We're in his car. He orders the food, and I was like, I got the 2 for 3, and I got fries, And he's like, "Oh, can I get no salt on this?" I was like, "Nah." I'm yelling. I'm like, "Give me salt. Add salt." I was like, "Don't listen to him." We get up to the light, and then she's like, "So do you want salt or no salt?" And I was like, "Nah, I want salt." He's like, "Nah, don't listen to him. Don't get salt."
Bro, that be that kind of situation when the worker's trying to do something for you, and you're like, yes, and you're like, no, and you're
I
like,
was telling him, and he's the one that's paying. So I mean, they listen to him, of course. And I get my fries, and they were no salt. It tasted disgusting. I didn't even eat them, huh?
Yeah, you just put salt on them.
Yeah, see that thing nasty, bro. But we went to Taco Bell. He ended up getting Taco Bell.
So how much are the fries?
I'm still looking.
McDonald's has a big ass menu, so he's still looking for the price. You just Google McDonald's fries price.
It's $1.79 for a medium.
Okay, that's 2020 version. They be changing the prices all the time. They be adding, taking stuff from the menu and everything. I remember they had that wrap.
Chicken wrap.
I didn't really eat it, but I know that was very popular when they had it out. Yeah, the chicken wrap or whatever it was. It looked like a burrito sort of.
What's your go-to spot to eat fast food wise?
I guess it just depends how I feel, but like right now, say if I were to go eat some fast food, it'd be
No matter where it's at.
It'd be I think so if I'm in like overseas, there's not that much like here, you know what I mean? So
like somewhere that you had, like something you tasted before, not like.
But it has to be fast food.
Fast food, yeah.
I don't know.
See, I'm like a burger person.
But right now, what's on my mind for some reason is Carl's Jr.
Oh, that's nasty. Carl's Jr. nasty, bro.
Nah. The burger, the
famous star.
No. Jalapeno Western bacon cheeseburger. Fire. The Whopper? What? That's from. Where's that from? Burger King?
Yeah, I had mom try that Impossible Whopper when it came out. She said the thing nasty.
Nah, that's the only thing I get from Carl's. Other than that, it's like In-N-Out or Cane's or something like that.
What's your In-N-Out? Like, what do you say when you get your In-N-Out food? Like
double.
Double?
Yeah,
You get double? No, what do you get?
3x3.
There we go. See that
3x3.
Man knows how to eat. Yeah, the 4x4 too big, bro. 4x4 too big. I get the 3x3. It's enough.
You gotta be in the middle of all that.
Yeah,
damn.
I mean, I'm not trying to show.
I don't know. 3x3 is like if I had a long day, I'm sweaty. I just took a shower. I'm about to eat this meal, and I'm about to feel good about it.
You get animal fries?
Nah, you know what? I never had animal fries before.
So I never had animal fries up until a couple months ago.
And what happened?
Changed my life.
Animal fries.
Yeah, every time I go now, it's they ask, they tell you the menu or the item.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me get the fries, but let me get animal fries. And the way to get the animal fries, you gotta get them light well animal fries. Light well. They cook it light well, like not burnt, not like fresh where it's all soggy and
yeah.
It's good.
So what comes in the animal fries? Is it just
French fries, cheese, there's sauce, their Thousand Island sauce, I want to say.
Yeah.
And then onions, like little diced
You know
onions.
what? That actually sounds good.
It is. I had Dad try it for his first time, and he liked it. He was like,
it sounds messy, but it sounds good.
You got to get extra sauce though.
You eat it with your hands?
No, you eat it with a fucking fork. I ain't no barbarian. Like, fork, dog.
Hey, bro, because you eat your fries with the fork too?
It depends.
Nah.
It depends. Hey,
you trying to be fancy with your pinky out?
Like Salt Bay. You see that video that's circulating all around today on Instagram? Salt Bay.
Nah. What is it?
There's this girl twerking or whatever, right?
Salt Bay is the guy's name, right?
Salt Bay is the guy's name.
The name or the move?
No, that's his name. He just does the move. Little salt. Little stunner.
A little snake hand.
Yeah, so he draw a little salt or whatever. But he's recording as this black girl twerking, right? And this dude comes up to the door. He's banging on the door and stuff, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "Let me in." So they let him in or whatever, and he comes all rushing like, "What are you doing?" And they thought it was all because I was like the girl's boyfriend or whatever. Oh yeah, see, he got the video. So the dude come banging on the door, and he come in there all crazy, right?
That's his
But
girl.
it wasn't his girlfriend. I mean, they put the whole thing. I guess the girl that she's with, her friend is there, right? So her friend that's her boyfriend. I guess the girl who's twerking, she's a single girl.
Oh, but the friend that's her
her
guy.
friend. Yeah. So I mean, he skips over the girl who's twerking and goes straight to the girlfriend.
That's funny.
Yeah. He was all mad.
That's something that goes viral. Wait, where we get Salt Bay from that?
I don't know, something. You asked if it was messy. Fork and fancy. Fancy is so bad.
Damn. So what are you trying to You're trying to record some videos soon? You're trying to get a mic, right?
Trying to get a mic. Trying to go about thinking about getting a Rode mic, Rode wireless. Rode Go. I think that's what it's called.
So we talked about some mics recently, and
I need to find my GoPro.
I come to the conclusion that instead of these mics I could have got different ones, but I feel like these ones are gonna sound way better than that one that we're talking about. However, if I were to travel out of state, I don't want to bring all this equipment, then that's the mic to get. Like, if you're trying to sound good and you're trying to, I don't know, lessen your pockets, that's the mic to get. I'm not gonna repeat the mic, but you can rewind it. But yeah, the Rode mic, what Jacob just said, cause and that one it connects. What's different about that one? It's like
it's a wired mic.
It reminds me of like a GoPro or like something that's very versatile, because you can use that mic on your camera, you can use that mic on your shirt, you can use that mic as a microphone, like a podcasting, anything like that. So that's kind of wild. When are you gonna get the one that you were talking to me about, the wolf?
I'm supposed to go get it checked out. What is it, the 8th of October, huh? Yeah. See, I gotta talk with my accountant back there too.
8th of October.
My bookkeeper, my everything.
8th of October. That is in 11 days.
11 days.
I believe so. Yeah.
I gotta show up to work early to leave early, cause I gotta be.
You know what's wild, man? Let's talk about some tattoos real quick, and we'll end this podcast. But so I got some portraits. So I got one on my left arm, 2 on my right arm. For the people that can see it in the video, I'm showing it to you now. For the people that can't, I got my tia on my left arm portrait, my daughter on my right forearm portrait, and then my mom on the back of my forearm on the right side.
How long was the period between when you got your first tattoo? And I'm not talking about your finger
within a month.
Yeah. So we went from, I was there the first day. We went from getting a small little writing on his arm to getting tattoos behind the ears. And what else did you get? The 9 and the 4 on the back of his.
Yeah, for the year I was born, I got some behind my arms.
I like the guy's. His stencil writing is real nice. I'd get some custom work by him.
I want to go back. I want to go back to him and get something else. Probably
the writing, the font.
Yeah, the font only. Probably because I have space right where my wrist is. So I might get like, I don't know, like their name or something that symbolizes them. I want to get something more, and then also I want the tattoo artist to touch up the ones that he did, the writings that he did, because I got one on my chest.
Oh yeah, he got a big old chest piece.
And then the ones behind my arms, I want him to kind of like, touch them up too. But what I was saying was that one of my portrait tattoos are not finished, and it's kind of like the day that this guy was doing my portrait tattoo. What was it? Maybe like he needed like 30 minutes to 45 minutes more, and he didn't finish it because these girls. And this is all happening like in real time. Like these girls were next to us and they were getting tattoos too, right? Like matching tattoos. I think they were like cousins or sisters or something like that. And I think they were getting like flowers maybe. And the artist, some other artist was tattooing them. And the guy that was tattooing me, he was getting like they had bought liquor or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it was beer or liquor, but he was getting drunk while he was taking little breaks in between the tattoo, and then he tells me like, "Oh, you know what? We're not gonna be able to finish this tattoo today because
I'm faded.
like it was just like different excuses. It wasn't even like I'm faded. It was like that was like one of his last excuses. Like mostly it was like, oh, I hope she told you that we weren't gonna finish this because I wasn't feeling good earlier. Like little stuff like that. And by she I mean like the person that sets up all the appointments and whatnot. In my face, I'm just like all shocked and shit. Like what do you mean? Like just like like if you look on the end of like this is where it's supposed to be filled in more to finish it. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to do more facial details, but like it's not even done yet. And not only did he like not finish it that day, but I've set up about 3 appointments since then, and it's still not done. It's still not done. Canceled on me every time, or like, oh, I haven't, like the appointment takers, oh, I haven't heard from or I haven't heard from this artist. Do you want me to message you back? And so finally, without further ado, this coming, I think Thursday, I'm supposed to finish it. So I'll update you next week. Hopefully it's finished. I don't know. Should have been done already though, but we'll see what happens. October 8th?
8th, yeah.
But how long is it supposed to take?
I'm paying for 3 hours for him, and I'm pretty sure an hour and a half is going to go to him drawing it.
Do you regret your tattoos that you got?
No, I mean, I wish I made my first one a little bit smaller. I mean, that thing would take up a big old spot. Like, wow, right here. Like, I don't know.
You know, somebody like
copied my tattoo.
Advice for anybody that gets tattoos: be smart about it and lay them out before you actually get them. So like, no, just don't listen to that shit. Like, not lay it out, but have something written down, because on paper, it makes more sense to like know what you're about to get before you actually get it. That's facts, because you don't want a Nike sign on your forehead, you know what I mean?
If you sponsored, go ahead and do it.
If you
but not on your forehead, you know, like maybe under the cheek or something. You know,
under your eye, like the teardrop or what?
To bling out, you know what I mean?
Bro, I bet there is somebody that has a little Nike symbol underneath their eye.
Yeah, most likely.
Like a teardrop.
I mean, think about it. How many tattoo artists be like, you know what? Damn, this person dumb. Tattooing this fool's face. Like,
free 99.
Swoosh. He says swoosh.
They heard the free. All I know is, like, sometimes I be thinking of, oh, what I'm gonna get next, and I'm just like, you know what? I already put a lot of money into this. This guy's taking forever to finish this damn tattoo. Do I really want to get another one? The answer is save your money, at least to myself. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hearing. TheHomiesAdvice.com.
Next time we'll bring on my cousin.
Next time we'll bring on the cousin, the baby mama, yo baby mama, everybody that hears this one day, you know, one day at a time. Take your steps cautiously. Peace out. Oh yeah, podcast every Wednesday, video every Friday. Deuces.